What are the only 5 bourbons that I would keep under $100? Let's find out. What's going on, everybody? Nathan here with the Everyday Drinker, bringing you guys a brand new video. Last week or the week before, I uploaded the only keep 5 bourbons under $50, following a criteria, a guideline that everybody that I challenged had to follow. You had a $15 to $20 bottle, you had a $20 to $25, a $25 to $30, a $30 to $40, and a $40 to $50. You had to have one bottle in each of those. And now I'm gonna continue that style of video with the only keep 5 bourbons, but this is going to be the $50 to $100 tier. So you have 50 to 60, 60 to 70, 70 to 80, 80 to 90, and 90 to 100. But before we get into the bottles, we hit 3,000 subscribers. So at 5,000 subscribers, we're gonna have 2 winners. We're gonna have winner number 1 being able to pick out their everyday drinker swag. You're gonna be able to choose either if you want the black or if you want the gray. And you can choose whichever one you want. You'll get a t-shirt, a sweatshirt in the black, or you can get the t-shirt and the sweatshirt in the heather gray. But our number 1 winner for the 5,000 subscriber giveaway is going to be getting their hands on a bottle of Blantons. Now, I know you guys think that I hate Blantons. I don't hate Blantons. I know that a lot of people cannot get their hands on Blantons. So that's why I'm going to be doing a giveaway of a bottle of Blantons at 5,000 subscribers for one of you lucky subscribers to be able to finally, hopefully, get your hands on a bottle of Blantons if you don't have one already. This one right here is a dump date of 6/22/22. So if this dump date has any significance of you, I bet you'd really love to be able to get your hands on it. It's also a horsey letter L. And yeah, so at 5,000 subscribers, we're giving away a bottle of Blantons and a t-shirt and sweatshirt to another lucky subscriber winner. But without further ado, let's get into bottle number 1, which is the $50 to $60 tier. $50 to $60 is a tough one. You know, you have so many great bourbons in that price range. But for me, I am going to go for the Penelope Architect. Specifically, this is build number 4. Build number 4 is an absolute dynamite of a pour. Absolutely love this bottle so much. If I could have every single Architect on here, I would. You guys let me know if I'd be able to have every single Architect. But if I have to narrow it down, I think I'm going to have to go for Architect build number 4 for my $50 to $60 bottle. This one comes in, should most of the time come in at that $55 mark. It's 104 proof, French oak stave finished bourbon, and it's just darn good delicious. The bottle number 2 is that $60 to $70 range. And again, so many fantastic pours in this price range, but I'm gonna have to give it to something that has a little bit of proof to it, and it is a single barrel, and that bottle goes to Baker's 7. Now this is bottled at 107 proof. It is a single barrel. It is at least 7 years old. This one right here that I have, I've talked about it many times. This one is 8 years and 1 month. So it's older than that 7 years. I have seen some at that 8 years and 10 months, pushing that 9-year mark. Man, I can only imagine how good those are. This one right here is absolutely a dynamite of a bottle. Absolutely love it. One of those $60 to $70 bottles of bourbon that can absolutely do everything that a whiskey lover loves. It drinks beautifully neat, drinks fantastic on the rocks. It makes a really good cocktail. So if you want to spend a little bit more money on a really good bourbon to make a really good cocktail, this one right here is definitely the way to go. And it also has that single barrel love that a lot of people enjoy. You know, every single bottle is going to be a little bit different, but they are all really delicious. Bottle number 3, we're getting a little bit pricey here. We're at that $70 to $80 mark. Once you get over that $50 mark, right, every single tier category, it gets a little bit more difficult because there are really good bourbons out there. And I would love to be able to put other bottles in here, but some of those are in the secondary and those are pushing $200-300. So I'm not putting any secondary bottles on here. And bottle number 3 for that $70 to $80 mark goes to Barrell Bourbon, more specifically batch number 34. And I love this bottle. Now, Monday's video, we talked about this bottle. I don't have to talk about it much. You know just how delicious I think that this bottle is. I think it's a little bit better than 31. I think it's a little bit better than 33. It's the best of their offerings at the moment. I've heard number 28 is really, really good. I haven't had my hands on 28. Single barrels are absolutely fantastic as well, but this right here, batch number 34, dynamite of a bottle. Now we're getting into that $80 to $90 range, and this is a brand new bottle on my shelf that I've had a couple of pours of, and it has amazed me every single time I've went back to it. Fiddler. This right here, wheated bourbon that is absolutely delicious. I don't know how they get this bottle this dark, but this right here, it's a single barrel pick for SLB, and it's bottled at 57.3% alcohol. This has that hug going down, and has that hug on your tongue. It's baking spices all around. It is a delicious bottle. It's a delicious pour. I want to get another one. I don't know where to get another one. Total Wine has them sometimes, has them not sometimes. They sell out so fast, so if you can get your hands on one of these Fiddlers, highly recommend doing so for that $80 to $90 mark. This is going to come right around that $84, $85 range, and it's 100% worth the money. Bottle number 5 is that $90 to $100 mark. Some of them, you might be able to find some for like $85, but most of the time, these bottles are going to be in that $90 to $100 range, and that bottle goes to Old Forester Single Barrel Strength, the blue label. Absolute dynamite of a bottle. Cannot go wrong with this pour whatsoever. Absolutely delicious. I really do think that this might be the best bottle of bourbon on my shelves. I really do think that this bottle can withhold its own against any single barrel proof bottle of bourbon on the market. And I will do a blind soon for you guys to show you just how amazing this bottle is. I'll put it up against the Stag. I'll put it up against the Jack Daniels. I'll even put it up against something super cheap like the Benchmark Full Proof. And this right here will most likely come out on top, and I will be surprised if it doesn't. So there you guys have it. Those are the only Keep 5 bottles of bourbon following that price tier category of that 50 to 60, 60 to 70, 70 to 80, 80 to 90, 90 to 100. And at 5,000 subscribers, I'm just going to keep telling you to subscribe, let your buddies know, because at 5,000 subscribers, like I said, we're giving away a bottle of Blantons, and somebody is going to be everyday drinker swagged out. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments what your 5 bottles of bourbon will be, and until next time, this has been Nathan with the Everyday Drinker. Cheers.